Hey guys, what is going on today? Today we're going to be trying out two new products that are from Chemical Guys, which you guys keep asking about. You love it. You love my $200 order that I put in, and you love my citrus car wash. So you got to see the first part. The second part, of course, is I just got done cleaning the clay bar in the whole car. So I did the windows and the whole car. I mean, from front to back, it's all been clayed. So now we're on to the very next step here. We're actually going to be using the compound, a little bit of light compound, and then some polish to finish it off here. So what it's going to do is I'm going to bring the camera in here a second, show you the light swirls and stuff like that, just everyday use. You know, it's probably hasn't been clayed and compounded in almost a year now, so it's just got some minor fine things. So I don't really need to get aggressive with it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the V36 here. This is their light grade compound. It's not too hard cutting like, let's say, the 32 or the 34, but it is a little bit of a compound. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish up here with their polish. It's the V38. So that's what my plan is going to be today. So the next step you're going to see is obviously I'm going to show you, take the camera off the tripod, show you any of the swirls and stuff like that, show you what we're going to be trying to work with here, and then I'm going to be pulling it in the garage and we're going to start working with it there. So guys, I know you love Chemical Guys. I appreciate all the support for you. So here you go. Here's some more Chemical Guys. Stay tuned. All right guys, here we go. We got first things off. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. I bought the little 4 sample pack. These are great. You don't need a lot, especially for people like us that you only have maybe doing 1 or 2 cars. You don't need a lot, so I figured I'd go ahead and do the sample pack. I think it was right $30 for all 4, and that way you get to try out every one of theirs. It starts from the most aggressive all the way to the least aggressive over here with the polish on the V38. So that's what I bought. I'm only probably going to start out with 36 because I don't think I need much more than that. And then I can actually adjust from there, but 38 will be my polish. Now let me go ahead and show you the car best I can and do the best we can here to show it to you. The car actually looks like it's in really good shape. I know you're going to be complaining and saying that, oh, it's in great shape, but trust me, I'm going to show you the best I can, all the swirls and stuff. So 1 second. All right, guys, sorry about the little 2-second break here. We have a lot of problems with flying into Orlando International Airport. Everybody flies over my house. All right, so let's go ahead and start looking over the car and looking for some swirls here. You might not be able to see it, but I can clearly see there's a couple hairs, stray hairs there, a couple stray hairs there. I'm really trying to get it in the sun to show you guys, of course, the perfect, you know, the ability, the quality here. And then we'll see if we can get it some in the sun over here, guys. There you go. You can start to see some swirls through here. Nothing terrible, but they're definitely there. It's just common use over time. I hope you guys are going to be able to see this stuff. Trust me, they are in fact there, and we are going to remove them. Let's see what else we can find, guys. Here, here was bad last year, but I got them all out. There's only a few left through here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them all. I'll go through here now. This was pretty bad last year, and I got rid of most of them. I don't know. You guys going to be able to see all this stuff? It's hard when I'm doing this stuff, but I want to make sure I show you right. Okay, I can see a couple fine swirls here and here. And yeah, you can see a few more through here. It's just the way it goes. You can definitely see the spider hairs once in a while through there. So they are in fact there, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of all that right quick here. So anyways, guys, this might be a 2-day process here because of the fact that it's getting a little later and I've got to get to work tonight, but I wanted to show you at least the first step. So I'm going to pull it in the garage now and go ahead and wrap it up here and start applying it, and then I'm going to show you that stuff, and then we're going to show you the final results in the end. So there you go, guys. I will see you all in a minute. Take care. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'll be working with to go ahead and use the compound, use the polish. So obviously you can see the whole collection of 32, 34, 36, 38, but I know for a fact I will probably only use the 36, 38. As you saw, the swirls are minute. They're not really bad, so it shouldn't take too much because this is nothing more than my toy car, so it doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on it. Then I'm going to have, I got the 3 Hexlogic pads from Chemical Guys. I've got one for your actually cutting pad. This is your polish pad, and I can use this for my wax pad, okay, at the very end, or wax sealant, whatever I want to use it with. But I know I'm going to use butter wet wax at the end. That'll be on all the videos, so you make sure you want to subscribe and check out that. I've actually got the Chemical Guys, this is a 16 by 16 pad right here. This is a good indicator about how much you really need to work on when you want to polish a compound. You don't really need to go that much bigger than this. Just work one section at a time. It was always taught to me that when you're doing it, you want to do it in just a little square by 16 by 16 square. And that's all you need to do is so you do one section, work your way around. So basically that's all I'm going to do. Of course, I'm going to pull this off here in a second. I just pulled out the package, but as you can see, everything is brand new. This is from my $200 order, so I can't wait to test it out. So I'll also be using my Grills Garage DA polisher, 6-inch DA polisher. That's what I'll be using with it. And so let me go ahead and get prepped up. We'll do like a 50-50 line here in a second, and we'll go ahead and start to compound the car, okay? Stay tuned. Alright guys, here we go. We're back here. You can see I already have I'm using my Grails Garage 6-inch DA polisher. I've got the Chemical Guys Hex Logic pad on there. I've already, one thing you want to do before you start polishing any car or anything, if you've not used the pad yet and it is still dry, give it 1 or 2 squirts with just a little detailer spray just to make sure it's not dry and it's cutting right into your thing. You want to make sure it's got a little bit of moisture. What I'm going to do here, you see I got the V36. I'm only going to put a couple little pea-sized drops on it and then we can go ahead and spray it out and start working from there. So just going to put a couple spots here and there and we'll be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay down there, buddy. All right, there we go, guys. So now what we're going to do is we're going to want to go ahead and put the cord over our shoulder. Always want to do that. You don't want to be dragging the cord here against the car and just marring the paint up a little bit more. What I'm going to go ahead and do is here, I'm going to go ahead and spread it out a little bit. I apologize about the planes going over, by the way, guys. Remember, I live in Kissimmee, right next to the Orlando International Airport. So I'm already spreading it out here. For any of these kind of polishers like this, you want to go ahead and set it to setting 1 here, which is your lowest setting here. Because all we're going to do is then spread it across 2 or 3 times, and then we can go ahead and turn it off again and speed it up. And one thing of note, when you go ahead and, let's say we're polishing or whatever, whenever you start and stop it, make sure it's already on the paint. Because when you turn that thing on, it's going to fling that polish everywhere on the car, and that would be a bad mistake. So I already have it on here. I'm just going to spread it out first. We'll go over 2 or 3 times, and then we'll come back right here, and we'll start polishing. Alright guys, you notice when I turned it off, I went ahead and turned it off while it was on the paint. I'm going to crank this bad boy all the way up to 6 now. We're ready to go ahead and knock it out. Pull the cord over a little bit more for me, and let's go ahead and start. I'm going to be doing the cross hatch pattern, so that means back and forth and then up and down. You want to do it probably about 4 to 6 times, and then you can check your work. So, here we go. Guys, you notice I went ahead and pulled it off while it was stopped already. Painter's tape kind of came up a little bit, no big deal at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it down. And then what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be looking for the results and seeing how we did, if we need to go back over it or not. Or what you would do as a test sample is you want to see if you need to actually go to a higher level of compound, like 34, even a 32. But I know this paint's probably not going to need it, but that's what we're checking it anyways, because some paints are a little bit different thickness-wise, and then you might not need it because you don't have a lot of swirls in it. Alright guys, welcome back here. Obviously you can tell I did this area right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a flashlight with it, and we're going to be looking for the swirls in the light. Now I apologize if it doesn't show up as good, but we're going to be looking directly into the light. Now I'm just going to follow it up here with the camera the best I can, and hopefully you can see it. And what I'm doing is looking for any swirls or any scratches that might need to come back out that I did not get the first pass. But I am looking through the paint right now. I hope this is showing good in the camera. And it is looking very, very good after just 1 pass. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do now is go ahead and hit the V38 in this section, and then it'll be ready for straight up, the polish will be done. I see 1 scratch there that could probably get back out. I mean, these are the things that you're going to have to do. See, make sure you're okay. I'm looking around. Look at that. It just looks better already with 1 pass. Now I know with the polish it's going to improve it even better. But already with the 1, it got probably 98, 95% of the swirls out with just 1 single pass. Alright guys, let me move on to the next section. Alright guys, now that we went ahead and used the compound, the V36 or 34, whatever you guys needed to do to get all the way down to where you were at, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and hit it. I put the white pad on. Of course, I gave it a little bit of a spritz here with the detailer. And then you see I got my V38. This is the polish, so I've got my polishing pad on. We're going to do the same type of thing over again, no big deal. We're just going to put 5 little pea-sized drops on this little sucker, and we are going to do it all over again. Remember guys, so cord over your shoulder, and then on top of that, we're going to be actually spreading it out here. So what we'll do is we'll just do this real quick, spread it out, because you want to kind of spread out your product over the area you're working in. Trying to keep around about a 16 by 16 area right here, and then I'm going to have it all the way turned down to 1, so the slowest setting here, and I will go ahead and start spreading out. So over your shoulder. The same technique as the compound, guys. We're gonna go ahead and do it. All right. Alright guys, once again, once you're done with that, you want to just go ahead and wipe it down. Wipe the polish off right away, don't let it sit there. And that's all you gotta do, just come back through, wipe it off. Remember, so all you gotta do is keep folding it. And then we're just gonna come back, and then we're gonna do a final checkup, And it should be basically ready for a wax or your sealant, whatever you choose to apply. Sealant's gonna last a little bit longer. I like waxes because I'm gonna go ahead and hit with butter wet wax on another video, but there we go. All right guys, I'm gonna bring off the camera, do a little more checkup on it. We'll see how we are and see if we're ready for that wax. All right guys, here we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually check it one final time before we wanna go ahead and wax it. I am looking directly into the light. I hope this camera picks it up. But what I'm doing is I'm looking for any fine scratches or swirls that I might have missed. Right now, so far, I see none. I'm just checking the whole thing, inspecting it, being a little bit anal, you could say, to make sure I've got them all, but sometimes you don't get every single last one of them. So basically, I'm just looking, making sure that what I did is covering it properly. And so far, so good. This looks really good, guys. This is what you want to see before you wax. You want to make sure there's no scratches left in it, or no light swirls or anything like that. And I would say we are probably around 99% swirl free right now with just what I did with the 36 and then the 38 to come back with the polish. And sometimes I've learned that you might have to go over a section twice or go to a heavier cut compound in order to get some of the stuff out. All right guys, so what I'm gonna do now is just for fun of it, I'm just gonna apply the butter wet wax just to this section alone and show you some final results in a second, so stay tuned. All right guys, just for the fun of it, I went ahead and finished everything so you remember what I did. I started out with the V36, then I went to the V38, and then I just applied butter wet wax to it. No big deal, I just want to do this one section at a time. We're gonna go ahead and peel back the actual painter's tape here off the car. Come on, buddy. Throw it on the ground. You can actually see where the marks were here and through here. Of course, let's go ahead and do some side-by-side comparison here. Let's see. This side's been done. This side has scratches all in it. Can you see them there, guys? Can you see them there in the light? There's all kinds of scratches this way. Look at them all. Can you see them now? This side's been done. And I'm coming back to this side and look at all the scratches then again. So you can just see they're just light swirls and scratches all through there. That's nasty right there, guys. This side, perfectly clear. Look at that. Look at the difference. And there you go, guys. That is what you can expect by using Chemical Guys compound and polish, and then wrap it up with their butter wet wax. Looking sharp and nifty. There you go, guys. Well, guys, I hope you really liked the video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you like it, of course, hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe. And guys, I will see you all at the very next review. Thanks so much for watching. I know you guys love Chemical Guys. All right, y'all. Take care. Hey guys, welcome back. Time for those very final results of the Chemical Guys compound and polish. I used the V series, I used the 36 for the most part. I used a little bit of the 38 as actually when I came back to buy for a final polish. And wow, the results are stunning. They just stand for themselves. You know, you can see it and you know it looks great. Now I apologize, it's a little bit windy today, so if it's windy in there, I apologize. But I'm gonna bring the camera off the tripod here and show you exactly how good it looks. And it took me 2 days, obviously, because I'm obviously different clothes today. And I went ahead and finished it up, wiped it down, and it looks great. I haven't had no problems with it. I like the fact that Chemical Guys gives you that ability to pick out which level of compound you want, whether you need the super aggressive 32 or 34, or you just need to light swirls and remove with the 36, which I did, and then come hit it back with the polish. It worked out great. It looks great. It is ready for the butter wet wax, which will be coming up in a video in the next couple weeks. You'll see it. I'm gonna probably add that tomorrow, and then I'll put it out here when I get it done in about the next couple weeks. So you'll look forward to that. So you better be subscribed for that. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging with me on this long video. I'm gonna bring the camera off the tripod now, do a quick walk around, and guys, I hope you all really like it. If you did, you know what to do. Hit me with that thumbs up button, subscribe, and guys, I will see you all at the very next review. Take care. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to come up on the car and show it to you, but oh my god, the red pops so good in this sun today. It is mid-80s right now as I just backed out of the garage, but man does it look good. I'm going to show the best I possibly can. I'm looking around for some swirls here. I don't know if it's going to show up really good or not. The sun's just at my back right now, but damn, this paint looks amazing. I went through it. I mean, I was getting ridiculous with the flashlight here. The flashlight, it took me forever just going back and forth, back and forth. If I saw any amount of swirls that I missed, I would just go back and hit it again. But can you see it all? I really want to show you the best results I can. Look at the mirror image though. And remember, this thing hasn't even been waxed yet. That's going to come up in a future video, so you got to make sure you're subscribed to see the butter wet wax video. It'll probably be up in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so look forward to that, because I have some other videos I need to get out. But man, look at this. I'm looking right here where the sun is at right here. I don't know if you're going to be seeing it in the camera. I don't see anything. This stuff is great. It did it great. You know, I had to go over maybe 1 or 2 areas about twice. That might have been a little bit bad, but other than that, it came out really good. Man, I'm trying to get the sun for you guys. I'm doing the best I can. But man, I'm just slowly working my way. I'm looking right around here right now to see if I see anything, but man, does this look good. Holy cow. I love it, I love it, I love it. I always love when the car's been compounded polished. Oops, I can see a little bit of wipe down stuff. And there you go, guys. Check out that reflection. And there's no wax on it. Now we're gonna slap away that wax. Some of you guys wanna put sealant on it, make it last a little bit longer. And whatever you guys choose to do, you can. Chemical Guys did another excellent job. I love the fact that they give me the 4 different products I can choose from. And that's what I love. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. And I will see you all at the very next review. Take care.